Hi everyone, Ravenna from Triple Moon Goddess 88 here. Thank you for joining me today. I've just got a couple of little downloads for the collective today, and they're saying that grounding is very important right now. And for one person in particular, this isn't going to resonate for everyone. You've got a lot going on at the moment and you're being pulled in so many different directions, or you're dealing with a lot of different things at the moment. So they're saying because of that, just to settle in and ground yourself, because it's like your mind doesn't stop. And they said something about, this is for this same person, tidying up loose ends, tidying up loose ends, and it may take a little longer for things to settle or fade out, but to move forward with your plans anyway. So for whoever that resonates for. Also with the full moon coming up in a few days' time, the blue moon, really good to be tidying up those loose ends anyway, which is sort of what will, with the if you do it before the full moon, it'll open the doorways for whatever it is that you've put in place to start moving forward. Someone's putting final details on something and they want it perfect. Don't get into your head too much about trying to make everything perfect, and try to sort of look at the bigger picture, because you're narrowing in on the finer details too much. All right, so I have fairy oracle cards that were gifted to me by a friend a couple of days ago, and I thought I would do a quick card pull for everyone. Message for the collective, please. Message for the collective, please. Oh, they're a bit bigger than normal. Message for the collective. Oh, there we go. What have we got? Okay. All right, we've got, there we go. We've got Keeper of Secrets. It says, use your discernment, confide in a trusted friend, and keep silent about knowledge. And then we've got Catch Me. Trust, surrender, leap of faith into the unknown. And Glimpse. And it's Indigo, Rainbow, Crystal Children, and Beyond. Now, I pulled the book up for these because I don't know these cards, and they do have different meanings as I have been looking through them the last few days. All right, so for Keeper of Secrets, you are learning to treat something carefully and with wisdom, deciding who to share your own experiences and thoughts with. It is an important step in knowledge. So not telling everyone your plans, using your discernment about what you do share and with who. And some things are just meant to be kept to yourself, I'm hearing. So, or to be kept private between you and whoever. Not secret, just quiet for until you know when you can reveal or whatever, talk about it. You'll know. Also, with yourself, learning to trust, learning discernment with yourself, learning when to trust your intuition and your decisions. Universe is saying that that's really important right now, and that could do with the grounding as well, to ground yourself so that you can get those messages through. Also, conversation I had recently with a friend about speaking about your dreams, your manifestations, your wishes, all that sort of stuff before it comes to being. You know, you can put blocks in the way. Sometimes it's by telling it to people and then people putting different ideas in your head and not in for your best interest, that sort of thing. So, yeah, use your discernment. And, you know, if you have manifestation, speak into universe. And trust your intuition. Yeah, so then we've got 13. So, catch me, trust, surrender, leap of faith into the unknown. All right, it's time to take a chance that others may see are very risky, but it's time, for if not now, when? Even if it sounds crazy, even if other people don't agree, you know, it's all about trusting your intuition and going for it. It may represent a person leaving a safe job, entering a new relationship wholeheartedly, making a move in life without having examined all the consequences. But she is not someone who is foolhardy. This person sees the risk and is only acting in faith that the path of courage and trust is the only path that they can take. Trust your inner guidance. Trust that there is nothing to fear and that fears are not going to be realised. It's time to leave the safety zone, and the healing path will be carried forward with them into the unknown adventure. So you've already just transcended. So it's time. Universe has you. No matter what happens, you know, universe is always going to be there with their arms wide open. You just need to take that leap of faith. And whatever it is you're taking the leap of faith for, you know, as I said, there's no fear needed. It's going to be okay. So, and then we have glimpse. What's that? 34. These are pretty cards. I do really like them. They have beautiful messages too. So what they have is they have a description about the card, and then they have the meanings upright and reversed. So they're really sweet. It's all about the fairy realm and you know, real sort of enchanted. So, all right. So we've got the glimpse, indigo, rainbow, crystal children, and beyond. All right. It's time to take better care of yourself. It's time to take better care of your body. You know, eating better food, limiting the alcohol or anything else that you that's not good for your body. It's about taking back your own inner power and taking action to change the planet in healthful and healing ways. They're also asking you to transmute, and this is for everyone, time to transmute your anger about politics, ego, and regressive regimes by taking meaningful and peaceful action for what you believe in. Seeing straight through the illusions and speaking your truth needs to start now. You have been seen by the fairies as one of the evolving human ones. Well, obviously, if you're following you know, this channel or even channels like mine, you know, with people that are on the path of enlightenment and healing and, you know, bringing that light to the world, then you're already sort of doing that anyway. You're already evolved and you're already, spiritually aware. It's just how you use it, It's not... I come across a term the other day, and I've not really heard it before. Something about toxic spirituality or something. Where you're speaking it, but you're not living it, and you're doing the opposite of what you're preaching, basically. So you got to walk the walk, talk the talk, and don't think that you're better or higher than anyone else or holier than thou sort of attitude. And then on the flip side of that, if you have someone that's around you that is doing that, then stand in your power. Refuse to allow that power to control you in any way. Protect yourself in whatever way that you need to. Stand up for yourself. They're also saying here to protect nature and the gentle people, and you will come into happiness and balance. You are part of the new world, one which we are currently growing into. So a lot of changes, and I've been saying this for a little bit, and so have so many other people. There are big, heavy changes that are going to be happening in the world, and it's time that, we need to come together and work together to raise that vibration and do what we can to help in whatever way that we can. So... and one more, it says, the more honest and true you are, the better off this planet and her inhabitants and life forms will be. But that's also being true to yourself. That's being honest with yourself about what you want, and then living that life that you want and sharing that life with others, standing in your truth. So... I'm going to leave that there today, guys, and please know that I will never reach out to you in any way, shape or form. If anyone does, please block, delete, report, all that sort of stuff, and please follow, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.